Hello ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here and it's time for a new video. And as you can see from the title, the Walker's crisp reviews are over. We've done the 3 new ones from Walker's, the sausage sarnie, roast chicken and cheese toasty. But we're not done quite yet. It was about 14 years or so, 2010 I think it was, when I started uploading Walker's crisps reviews on the channel, just because, you know, they're not the best, but they're the most commonplace crisp in the country. And I thought it was just something daft to bring to the channel. But of course, in that 14 years, I could have done many other crisps, many other limited edition foods. And back in the day, in 2010, it's weird, but there wasn't really any channels, weren't any channels that I can remember anyway. Maybe there were, but about people just talking about limited edition foods and food in general. Like I said in my previous video, you've got people just talking about the groceries, and channel, I don't want it to be the bulk of what it's about. But yeah, today we have these. They're pretty pathetic McCoy's. They used to be really good. Funnily enough, they used to be really good around about the time. I vaguely remember one of their adverts was in some kind of pub, and there's these blokes talking, and one of them says something stupid, and this kind of little tube hovers over him and just drags him out of the room, like upwards, like he's being taken away by aliens, because it used to be bloke crisps. You know how Yorkie used to be not for girls, and obviously in the modern wet wipe culture that would not be allowed, that kind of stuff. So, and yeah, the crisps are as crappy and wimpy as their adverts these days. Not that I've seen the adverts, but I've had many McCoy's in the last couple of years, last 3 or 4 years, where the bags, they've not even bothered to season them, especially with the sweet chili chicken. The sweet chili chicken McCoy's, the best they do. These are ridged crisps, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, and I prefer non-ridged. These are a bit crunchier. And we've got grilled American cheese. I love American cheese, very controversial. Some people find it a bit too fake and kind of plasticky and all that shit, but I like American cheese. And also the Flamin Fajita, Flamin, so it's not going to be hot, but there'll be a bit of spice on it anyway. So I'm going to mix them up. I don't know which of these two we've got, ladies and gentlemen, and it is grilled cheese. Let's give it the nose. I'm not going to spend quite as long on this one as I do my Walker's ones. When's the expiry date? 23rd of November. Now, these have been around for quite a while. I just want you guys to see how few crisps are in that bag, man. It's absolutely tragic, is it not? This is a 25-gram bag, they're tiny, and they're barely quarter full, and there's odd-shaped crisps, and they're tiny, they're just pathetic. Now, grilled cheese, I would expect to have a yellow tint on them. With McCoy's, I tend to get, every so often, not very much, but every so often, the salt and vinegar, ready salted cheese and onion, and then the ones with prawn cocktail, grilled steak, which are pretty good, but also, like I said, the sweet chili chicken. If you've never had them, they are amongst the best crisps out there, in my opinion, but they don't always season them. It's happened about 5 or 6 times, half a dozen times. But yeah, no seasoning on them. Grilled cheese. Obviously, there's cheese and onion. I said this yesterday when we did the cheese toast with Walker's. They differentiated. Oh, by the way, we give it the nose on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. But to be honest with you, they don't really have a strong taste and strong smell. Such a shame. If I ate with this bag as much as I've been eating during the Walker's reviews that I've been doing, with the slightly bigger grab bag versions, they'd all be gone. There's that little of them. But something I've been saying during the Walker's is I hold the bag up to you guys and I say, look, it's not just about quality, it's about, is it not false advertising. Is it what it says it is? Does it showcase the flavour on the front? Well, these taste like grilled cheese. Yeah, they do. And the grilled American cheese flavour is coming through, but I much prefer smooth crisps. But then again, at the moment, my teeth are in decent nick, but I think I need a couple of fillings here where my wisdom teeth are. Yeah, these are nice. They are what they say they are. But having had the Walker's crisps that I've been having lately, I've been really enjoying two flavours. Chicken mayo, sausage sarnie with tomato ketchup, the beans and cheese. One was overriding the other, but they were both there, even though one was in the mix. And even with traditional flavours, from Walker's or McCoy's, cheese, onion, salt and vinegar, the classics. So many have two flavours. Some don't, like, you know, ready salted. Sometimes you're in the mood for some good old ready salted. But these, it is just one flavour, and they are a bit monotonous, a bit samey. But does it taste like grilled cheese? Yeah. I like them, but I'd be hard pressed to see that anybody loves these, because I don't think they're amazing. And yeah, I don't think they're going to be available for much longer, guys. But if you want some grilled American cheese crisps, they taste like the flavour they advertise. They're pretty good, but they are a bit samey, and I'm finding them hard to eat, even the smaller ones. But that might just because I need a few fillings that my shitty dentist won't give me. On the back here it says, continue your journey to discover another mouth-watering American-inspired flavour. And the other flavour, ladies and gentlemen, is of course, like I mentioned, the Flamin Fajita. I love Fajita. You know, on mine I have red onion, peppers. I want green, red and yellow. I bloody love peppers, the crunch of the peppers. But the fact that it says Flamin on here tells me they're just going to fill it with that kind of fajita sauce, the hot spice. But yeah, I think these will probably be more interesting, and I probably will like them. But thanks for watching, guys. Fajita video to come tomorrow. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Or actually, when I say tomorrow, this will be uploaded on Thursday. The next video will be uploaded on Saturday. Who gives a shit? You don't give a shit. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here, and it's time for a new video. For some reason the fan's on. It's not that warm, but I just like it blowing in my face. Do I need to justify myself to you guys? I don't think I do, so I'm not doing so. But what I will tell you, amongst the shit talking, is today we have the second of two new flavours that I'm aware of. McCoy's crisps, put in as little as they can and get away with in the bags. This is the Flamin Fajita, and these are ridged potato chips, just in case anybody doesn't really know McCoy's and what they're about. Yesterday I did the grilled cheese, and I said that they were a bit samey, but they did taste like grilled cheese. They were relatively flavoursome. They didn't stick around once you put one in your mouth and you swallow the chip though, or the crisp. And these, of course, being Flamin Fajita, and we're going to see a little bit of seasoning on the crisp. And also with fajitas, there's red onions and peppers, and they tend to be chicken fajitas, but I'm sure you could have other meats, and I love fajitas. But what I think we're going to be getting here is some kind of nondescript flavour of spice. So when you look online, what are all the spices in a fajita? The fajita sauce, you know. It says here, stir cornstarch, chili powder, salt, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, cayenne pepper. So cayenne pepper, cumin, garlic, onion powder, paprika. Out of all them, maybe some of these will be on the back here, and indeed oregano as well. But coriander says. But look, they're a bag of potato chips from McCoy's, so I don't know why I always Americanise it and say potato chips. I'm just talking shit, obviously. They're bloody crisp. But regardless, is this going to be paprika crisp? Because it's not going to be peppers and onions and all that shit. And how hot are they going to be? It says Flamin, but they're not going to be very hot. Having one of them, I've seen people have them. But ladies and gentlemen, these are orange. You can see the seasoning on the crisps. So get hyped. These might be better than the grilled cheese, which are pretty good, but not amazing. I did say, of course, that I like fajitas, the old El Paso ones. I'm not keen on the salsa that they give you. I like sour cream, me. I'd rather have sour cream than salsa. It's already got a kick to it. You want to calm it down with sour cream. Okay, so it's interesting. Once you get rid of the flavouring, they're not satisfying to eat, in my opinion. McCoy's crisps. They're not as good as they used to be. I did say this during the grilled cheese flavour. I don't like ridged crisps. And although my British teeth are in decent condition, I do believe I need some fillings here. Like having ice cream, I used to be able to chew ice cream and shit like that. And now certain foods are becoming painful. Yeah, even stuff like crisps, or if I put chocolate in the fridge and it's hard, for example, it has become tough. Yet my dentist, my lord, you have to beg him to do work. He's very lazy indeed. I should be going in again in a couple of months, but the reason I'm talking about that is the crunch is a little bit difficult for me. Maybe that's just my teeth. McCoy's can't be blamed for that. But in general, I just don't find ridged crisps as good to eat. It's weird with these because, are they hot? No, they're not really hot, in my opinion. You have a burst of flavour, and the flavour that's there is nice, but then it disappears as you're eating the crisp. Never mind once you've swallowed it. Once your saliva is mixed with the crisp and it just strips the flavour off, you're eating a crisp that isn't very flavoursome and isn't that satisfying, yet the initial burst of flavour is nice. But yet again, like with the grilled cheese ones, in my opinion, they're a bit too samey. They're not unpleasant, but at the same time, they're not particularly moreish. They're pretty much just the definition of bang average, really. They're not amazing, they're not great, they're quite good. And I definitely wouldn't say they're disgusting or they're not nice at all. I have a big appetite. I don't turn many foods down. But, and at the bottom of the bag, it's not like there's loads of seasoning. You know, the silver foil at the bottom. Sometimes, a bit of a guilty pleasure, but whatever. I get my finger and just go, like that. There's no flavour in there, so I won't be doing that. There's nothing to do it with. There wasn't much in the bag. I didn't even do the nose because, honestly, guys, for crisps that are called fajita crisps, yet again, it's nondescript. It's pretty, like, non-smelling. I don't know what to say. McCoy's, they need to up the game. Maybe this was their attempt at bringing in some more sales. But back in the day, the crisps used to be bigger, the bags. Used to be more in them. Used to be main crisps. And obviously, we stopped those adverts. And now, I don't think they're what they used to be. And I think you could say the same as Seabrook as well. I used to really like Seabrook. Now, I don't. But ladies and gentlemen, tell me, what did you think of McCoy's Flamin fajita? I've had the whole bag. Live on camera. They're okay. You can feel a little bit of heat on your tongue, but you're really going to have to struggle with spice and heat to find that too much because they're not really hot. Which is my favourite? I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, kind of hard to talk about these for nearly 10 minutes, so we're going to keep it under 9 minutes. I see this is 8 minutes 20. No, 8 minutes 15. I'm going to end it at 9 minutes. But that's not the end of this week of madness. Because if you're watching this around the week that it's been uploaded, I'm also going to be uploading Walker's Barbecue. Yes, they are back. I found a packet and I'm going to be having them because they're new. And this, don't think, guys, that this has just become a crisp channel. No, it's not, I promise. You know, there's many Walker's flavours like Worcester sauce. Remember those? Not had them in bloody years, but they still do them, I think. But with barbecue, they stopped entirely and they brought them back. And I've got to try and go back and get these taste buds to remember what they were like about 10, 15, 20 years ago, whenever the hell they stopped them, because I quite simply can't remember exactly when they did. But they're back. And we're going to be doing a one-off video of them, and then we're done with these crisp reviews, and I'm kind of glad, because I need to start eating a little healthier. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.